Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, particularly subscription boxes, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell, and that way you'll find out whenever I post new videos, which is usually at least once a day. Whenever I announce giveaways, there's always a giveaway going on the channel because in any of my videos I could announce a secret password. When you come across one of those, you want to enter it along with your contact information in the Google form that's linked for you in the description box below. And then at the end of the month I go through with a random number picker and I select a few winners to receive a mystery box as my way of saying thank you. If you have that notification bell turned on, you will also find out whenever I go live. Now I am planning on going live on June 8th at 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll be talking about a little gift exchange that we're doing here on the channel and probably some other fun things, so hopefully I'll see some of you there. Now as always, if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Thank you especially if you are someone who could not care less about a Disney unboxing but you're just here to support the channel, or for those of you who first started watching the channel back in 2020 or 2021 when I did a lot more Disney unboxings. Thank you for sticking with it and watching all of the other subscription boxes as well. Here is your first dash of Disney for 2022. Now, I did go a little bit crazy during those other 2 years, so I kind of have a little overload of Disney merch. That's why I kind of slowed down. Plus, Disney boxes tend to be a little pricey. So I was kind of hunting around trying to decide what was the perfect box for me to start with for this year, and I finally found one from a company that's not actually a subscription box. They do one-time mystery boxes but in a variety of themes, and that is the amazing Enchanted Mysteries. So this does come from overseas, from the UK, and it's put together by Karen and her amazing team. She has so many different themes. There's just a Disney box that you can get pretty much on a monthly basis at a whole bunch of different tiers. There is British themed boxes. There's a British tea themed box. There's even a royalty themed box. There are Harry Potter boxes, of course. So a little something for everyone. Now I did get the Disneyland Paris mystery box once before because I'm a little bit of a Francophile. Even though I've never been to Disneyland Paris, I've never actually been to any Disney park except for Disneyland here in SoCal. One day I would like to get to go to all of them. But I was just so excited about that because it is a customized box. So when you get one of those boxes, she will ask you what your preferences are. And of course, my preferences are always ears. That's one of the things that I do collect, as well as pins. But I'm very specific about the kinds of pins. I only like Mickey or Minnie head-shaped pins. Now, when she came out with this particular box, this is the Disneyland Paris 30th anniversary box, and it did come in different sizes. I went with the lowest tier because your girl has a budget, and I do open a lot of boxes here on the channel. So that was the Magique box, which was 89 pounds. Now the shipping to the US, and she does ship worldwide, is $29.95. So that came out to 119 pounds, which translated, you guys, I got this back in March 28th, so the sticker shock is kind of like ebbed now, was $163 and some change. So it's a pricey box. They do promise, I think, like 3 to 4 items. Now the higher tiers for this particular box, I think they promised, you know, maybe some figurines or some apparel, which I'm not really into the apparel or the spirit jerseys, etc., or some like Arriba Brothers glass, for example. So I didn't necessarily need those, but let me just tell you some of the prices, the options. So there was the Fantastique box, which is 149 pounds, the Enchante box, which was 219 pounds, and then of course there was the Spectaculaire, which was 299 pounds. So I don't even want to do the math on that. Now, if you are interested in seeing some of the other customized boxes, you can definitely check out the Enchanted Mysteries Facebook group. A lot of people are showing their boxes. Everyone seems to be really, really happy. Like I said, I did order this at the end of March. Now, I think with the regular boxes, and this was the case with the first Disneyland Paris box that I ordered, it usually only takes like a month for them to get them back out, and they do kind of tell you up front about the shipping deadlines and sort of schedule. For whatever reason, I think it was because she was waiting on some of the special anniversary merch to actually be released, to be in the park so that she could purchase it. This one was a little bit delayed, so it arrived kind of around like mid-May, I would say, so a little bit later than expected, but Yeah, I did have a dash of Disney planned for you a little bit sooner, you guys, but this was the soonest I could get to it. But I'm still so excited. So in my questionnaire responses, I basically said, I think I said that I would be okay with other like non-anniversary items, but just generally that I would love a pair of ears specifically, and then of course my sort of pin preferences too. Now I will tell you that my pin board is full, as are my Disney ear holders, and I'm starting to kind of like slowly kind of move things into storage. I don't know why I got on such a Disney kick. I think it was just because I couldn't go to the parks those 2 years for a good chunk of them, but now that they're back open, I feel like I can kind of, you know, put some of the Disney stuff away, or actually like keep some of the ears out that I'm going to actually wear when I do go to the parks. So these are the cornflower blue ears. I just still love them so much. So all right, you guys, let's open it up and see what we have got. So all right, so I had it upside down. It did come in a nice mailer bag, so it stayed really nice. So inside, we just got some like swag. So it looks like this is a little card. Now, she doesn't do a spoiler sheet like a lot of other Disney mystery boxes do. Again, each one of them is tailored just to you, but they don't do like a little like invoice printout or anything. So you don't necessarily know the pricing. Now, with this particular box, I'm not necessarily expecting to get like a higher value than what I paid. It's not like a deal kind of box like other lifestyle subscription boxes are. This is more for the experience. It's like having a personal shopper go abroad, because obviously it would cost me an arm and a leg to get to Disneyland Paris to purchase some of these items, or even to hire a personal shopper. And it's the fun of having the mystery, but at the same time it's a little bit customized. So I'm looking for maybe an estimated value, I would say, of like, I would like it to be a little over 100, like $120 to $140, again, because the shipping was pretty pricey. But we'll just have to see and see if we think it was worth it. I'm kind of excited to see if I get a pair of ears. It says, bonjour, thank you for purchasing our Disneyland Paris mystery box. So this is just for like the general Disneyland Paris mystery boxes, but not necessarily for the special anniversary ones, anniversaire. So here's a little, I don't know if this is, it's like a kind of like flimsier paper. Maybe that's a sticker. This is a very fancy foil business card, and this is definitely a little sticker. I don't know what to do with like swag like that, in all honesty. Then inside we have our red, white, and blue, of course, for France, which is a lovely little Tour Eiffel sticker. Ooh, you guys, there's a lot of peanuts. Hold on. So there's a lot of packing peanuts, which is fine. The box is pretty lightweight, but they do look like those biodegradable ones. So let me go ahead and just kind of like pull everything out of there so that I can, you know, so that I can get into it. So it looks like, you guys, I got 2 pairs of ears, which means we're going to do some ear try-ons. It's the only kind of try-on that I do on my channel because I can like do it on camera. I do try on jewelry sometimes as well. Now, Disney jewelry I'm a big fan of. I'm actually wearing like a little castle here because that's something you can get away with wearing in your daily life. Even some like Disney purses, some of them, like the nice Dooney and Burke ones. I think I did say like I would love a Dooney and Burke purse because that was one of the options, but I don't think you get a Dooney and Burke purse at the Magique level. I think you might have to order the Spectaculaire for that, considering that like Dooney and Burke purses like start at 160, I think, for like the little crossbodies. So yeah, there were a lot of little packing peanuts in there, but I'm just gonna move that off to the side. All right, you guys, so we got 2 pairs of ears that you're gonna get to see, and then we got these 2 lovely bundles. Aren't those pretty and like velvet? They look very royal. So we'll kind of alternate maybe. All right, so I'm gonna go with the first one. Each of the ears is wrapped in their own little plastic bag, and they both have like ridiculous tags on them. So there is like mixed thoughts on tags. So especially when they have the super long like CVS tag. Now if you're gonna wear your ears, you can kind of fold them up like a fan and just tuck them under, but you know, because they look terrible just hanging out. When I see people at the parks with the like tag hanging out on their head, I kind of like, you just cut it off. You can cut it off. Some people say that like that decreases the value of them if you do that. I don't know, and I don't know that I would like be reselling my ears or anything, or that I would even mind if somebody had cut the tags off. They'll let you cut the tags off at the parks. They'll even let you borrow their scissors for a second if you want to like grab and go. But let me go ahead. I'm gonna cut the little tag off that's like tied onto the ears over the bow, so that's not flapping in my face. And then I wanted to just show you the Disneyland Paris 30th anniversary like little logo. So that's what that looks like. Isn't that cute? So it's like a Mickey head, but then it also says 30. And this does actually have the price on it. So it says 23 euros, which is about $30, right? So we know that ears in the parks here are $29.95. Sometimes like Lounge Flyer special ones might be a little bit more, like $35, $40, but generally they're 30. So already, because I got 2 pairs of ears, you guys, that's $60 worth. So that's already like half of what I was hoping for in terms of value. So we'll have to see if we get another $60 worth. So this is really pretty. I will say this has a really pretty like iridescent bow, but because of the material, it's gotten a little bit crinkled, and it's not the kind of material that I'm going to be able to like steam or iron, because it's kind of plasticky, so it's going to melt. So see, this side of the bow is kind of drooping, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to fold it properly, but it just kind of got crunched, I think, in packing, and I don't think it was from Karen and her team. I think it probably just arrived at the parks that way, and they just make so many that they had to take what they could get. But yeah, my bow's a little bit janky, so I'm not sure how to fluff a bow like that up. It has one of the ridiculous like CVS tags on it, so I will probably honestly cut that off, because I do display some of my special ears like on these like ribbon ear holders, and like that just looks terrible. I've like taped or paper clipped them like folded up, and it just looks terrible. So if I do decide to keep these out, which I might not because of this droopy bow, then I would probably cut the tags off. But I do love the iridescent sequins as well. They do kind of remind me of these cornflower blue ones. They also remind me this color purple of the iridescent sequin ones that I got for the Hong Kong 15th anniversary, I think. But those were like bigger, like almost paillettes. So let me go ahead and do an ear change for you guys. It gets a little bit messy sometimes with my hair, and then it's definitely going to get messy with this crazy tag. So let me just see if I can kind of fold it up so that it's not too obtrusive, not too ridiculous, while we go about our unboxing. So that is pretty cute. I'm into it. They're very comfortable. They actually feel a lot lighter than the ears that I was just wearing, and those I did get from the parks. I think I actually might have requested them from one of the Disney boxes that I used to review here on the channel. This is really cute. If you guys have any requests for Disney boxes that you would like to see here on the channel, again, please do let me know. I've been kind of like hunting around trying to decide what I'm going to do for my next stash of Disney, because I do want to get a couple of them in for the year. Let me go ahead and I'm going to untie the red one and see what we've got in there. Really nice little bag. Okay, so ooh, we've got a bunch of pins, you guys, and they all fit my requirements. So let me see. It looks like I've got, wow, like a ton, and she wrapped them up really nice. I think I got 3 pins, and pins, you guys, vary anywhere between like $10 up to like $20. I mean, there's like the super collectible ones. That's not these. These are the ones you could probably just buy off the rack. So that's probably another $30 worth minimum. So that's good. We're up to like $90 in value. So let me show you, because they do color-coded pricing at the parks, which we know is so that they can raise the prices really quickly and not have to retag everything. So this is some Minnie Mouse ears. Now I have a very similar pin to this, but it didn't come on a Disneyland Paris backer card, and she's got like kind of a glittery bow. I don't know if you can see the glitter in that, but that's pretty cute. I like that. Then we also got another Minnie Mouse one, also green tag. So if anybody's been to Disneyland Paris, let me know what the green tags are. I'm guessing that it's about 10 euros, so maybe even like a $12 value. She's pretty cute with her little face and her big bow. They're really into Minnie Mouse, I think, over there at Disneyland Paris. These are pretty big too, compared to some of the other Disneyland or Disney pins that I have, where they're a little bit smaller in terms of the icon. And then we have one that is orange, and so I'm guessing orange might actually be a higher value. So let's see, because this one is also pretty chunky, but it's very sparkly. So this is really pretty. So we got another Minnie Mouse one. So the white part is sparkly on this one. So that is pretty fun, you guys. So we got 3 different pins, and they all are within my preference, and I think they're really great. They're very like classic. I'll have to keep the backer cards and try to like remember that they're Disneyland Paris. They just have the single pin on the back, and I'm wondering if the little like waffle print on the back is gonna tell me that it's from Disneyland Paris. It just says made in China. It does say Disneyland Paris on the back, so that is a good thing. So I will get to know that. So it does say Disneyland Paris kind of imprinted there on the back. Sweet. All right. let's do our other pair of ears, which funnily enough came in this like Ziploc baggie, so they didn't come in the other one, which is, this is okay. I freaking love these. Okay, let me go ahead and snip the bow off of or the card off of these, because they have like a big card like I showed you with the 30th logo, and then a big tag, and they also have the price, which this was actually 25 euros, so these ears were a little bit pricier, so we're gonna say that we're actually at like $95 in value, you guys. Look at these. They've got the castle from Disneyland Paris, a big puffy bow. I love the puffy bow because it doesn't look squished, and it's something you could like fluff if it was squished, but it's nice and puffy. I love the stars, simple gold sequins. Let's see, it does have embroidered along the side. It says Disneyland Paris, so these for me are the star of the show ears, even though these ones that I'm wearing right now are also anniversary ears. I love Tink right there in silhouette at the center. All right, you guys, we got another ear change to go, so let me make another mess of my hair here, and then try to crinkle up another silly long tag. See if I can get that kind of hidden for at least a few minutes while I show you my new puffy ear. Oh, I love these. So I might kind of show off, you guys, and wear these ears to Disneyland Park when I go. Of course, I'll be getting new ears there too, because I haven't gone very much this year yet. So those are awesome, just because I love when people stop me and it's either like ears from a small shop and they're like, where did you get those? And of course, I happily share the small shop that I got them from. Or if they are from another park abroad, I love when people are like, oh, can you get those here? And I'm like, oh no, these are Disneyland Paris 30th anniversary ears, sorry. But then of course I can send some business to Karen and her team too. All right, you guys, we have one more pouch to open. I'm actually pretty happy with this. So I got exactly what I wanted. I got pins that totally match my preferences, as well as not one, but two pairs of ears. Ooh, so this says 19 euros. So that's, we'll say 25. So you guys, I literally guessed what I wanted the value. So that would be like $120, which was what I was looking for on this box that I paid $163 for with the shipping. So the shipping, you know, from the UK, I'm pretty impressed. And of course you have to pay for them too. So it's a glass coin. It says mini 30th. So it came in this little box. All right, I'm gonna slide that off. So it does, ooh, it has like a nice little keepsake box. You can kind of see it's got that Mickey head 30. I do like that. Oh, and it's from the Arribas brothers, who are these glass blowers that like wound up meeting Walt back in the day, and then they like exclusively do all of the glass art at the parks, and they do like crazy crystal and like engravings and laser cut things now. So I guess I got a glass coin. That's pretty cool. I bet they got like a lot of these for people. Oh my gosh, you guys are not gonna be able to see this, but it's kind of like iridescent. It's just gonna be a reflection of the camera, you guys. It is really pretty though. It's got Minnie Mouse. It says 30 years of magic. I don't wanna take it out and get it super fingerprinty. It says 30 years of magic, and she's just kind of standing there. It's like the old style of Minnie Mouse, like drawing, not the new style with the little beady eyes. And she's got her dress, and you can kind of see her. Can you kind of see her, you guys? Pretty cool, right? It's like not gonna focus without trying to focus on the reflection. But that's really nice, like a nice keepsake. It's not something that I personally would ever pick up for myself, like a glass coin, but definitely a cool collectible that doesn't take up a lot of space, and I can kind of put it in my like bins of Disney nostalgia stuff. And you know, I love that it is from the Arribas brothers. I think they're from Spain, so I was originally pronouncing it all Frenchy, Arriba, but I think it's Arribas. So that's pretty cool because I don't have any of their items. I know that some of her boxes come with like a very beautiful like crystal wand, and I've seen them do like really big castles and stuff, but this is like a simple little coin. It's kind of silly. I don't know what you would ever use it for except for as like a little souvenir, but it's kind of a fun souvenir. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in like my little keepsake box. I love these ears. I like both of them. I'm just a little bit bummed about the crunchy bow on this one, but the color on this one is stunning. But I've been really liking the fat bows, and I kind of love that Tinkerbell is on there. So you guys let me know what you thought about this Disneyland Paris 30th anniversary box from Enchanted Mysteries. I was actually happily surprised. It was a little bit of a longer wait than I was expecting, but I got exactly what I wanted, everything in my preferences with a little surprise. The value was what I wanted as well. And again, let me know if you have any requests, Disney-wise or otherwise. And if, again, you're just watching this because you're supporting the channel, thank you so much, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.